Ahoy there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and we are taking a look at a beer from Hidden Cove Brewery today. I love Hidden Cove. They've got some really decent stuff. They're down in Wells, Maine, so they're about 2 hours away from me, down south. Um, Not an easy place to get to, and I wish they were closer, because a lot of the local beer stores don't actually carry a lot of their offerings. Matter of fact, I found more of their barrel-aged beers offered in New Hampshire than I did in central Maine, which is kind of disappointing because I really love their barrel-aged stuff. This particular one is called Demon Fire. It's a malt beverage brewed with natural flavors added and aged in oak barrels. A wild Bloody Mary beer with fresh horseradish. Pardon. So, not a whole lot of other info about the ingredients available. These guys have shown up at a couple of beer fests that I've been to, and I really like it when they do, because then you can get some more information on the actual ingredients than they put on the label. Now that cage, the little piton just twisted off of my hand, so this is going to be slightly more difficult than I wanted it to be. Well, yeah, like I said, the piton just twisted off of my hand. I wish I had a pair of something right now, because that bit of wire is about to dig into my finger. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna look for an alternative solution here. Well, I used to have a pair of needle nose pliers within easy reach, but apparently my wife decided to clean out the junk drawer in the kitchen. We'll have to have a talk about that later. Tools. So we're going to try these little Swiss Tech plier screwdriver type tool things and see if they work. Quick note here for any of you out there from a brewery who might be watching this: if you've got the wire cages over your corks, maybe check the tension on the machine that twists the wire on, because this, I'm pretty sure that's why this failed. It was a pretty tight twist there, and instead of actually untwisting, it just broke right off of my fingers. So, minor complaints and me being a little bitch aside, let's see if we can get this cork out. I think I'm going to be looking for a tool again, because guess what? I think I left my electric corkscrew in New Hampshire when I went down there, and this cork is in here tight. So, tool search around. You know what? Let's see if we can put a little. Yeah, even adding a little extra friction isn't helping here. So, tool search part 2. Now I have a corkscrew. All right. I'll tell you what. This beer better be worth it. Not that I expect anything from Hidden Cove wouldn't be worth it, but honestly, I'm just somewhat irritated at this point. And this is not going to come out easy. I'm trying not to have this violent release of pressure, so I'm going to be easing this out. This is going to make this video extraordinarily longer than it has to be, but there we go. Whew. All right, and no frothy explosion. Bonus. Ooh, it's fizzing like a soda. I don't know if that's coming through the microphone, but if you hear that, it's actually effervescing like a cola in terms of the sound. And in character, it's slightly soda-ish. Probably just indicates that there's some smaller bubbles in there. It is slightly cloudy. Nice honey-colored brew. Maybe a bit of an orangish tint to it, but mostly a honey-colored cloudy brew. Now there's hints of the horseradish, there's hints of the heat up front, but there's something else there. Something I can't quite identify. Spiciness, but not the horseradish, hot spiciness. There's some other type of spiciness in there. Maybe there's a spice blend. I can't place it. Sour. And it's sour up front. Definitely getting some woodiness. The character, I believe it was bourbon barrels? No, just oak. Which makes sense because it's like this fresh cut wood. Up front there's an odd spice blend, but right in the middle there's that fresh cut wood. If you've ever taken a hatchet or an axe to a green meaning still living tree, and there's just that tang or aroma that hangs in the air, that fresh cut wood, you can almost taste it as you're cutting the tree. That's what I'm getting. Stand around an operating wood chipper long enough and you'll get that smell in spades, but I'm getting that fresh, woodsy, fresh cut wood feeling. It's very evocative of different memories I have. But yeah, that's primarily what's coming through is fresh cut wood. So I don't know how. It just says oak barrels. I'm wondering if this is brand new oak barrels or if it's something that's been used before. But I would assume a fresh oak barrel that hasn't had any type of beer or spirits in it before, because I'm getting that very fresh woody taste and aroma and feel to it. But yeah, there's that bit of spiciness. Like I said, not a hot spiciness, but just a general spice blend. A little hint of sourness. The sourness was very upfront in the first couple of sips, but it's kind of faded and blending with that spicy blend. And then getting that woody, fresh cut wood. That's the huge impression right in the middle. And then as I'm drinking it, I'm getting more and more of that hot horseradish coming through, but it's more in the finish and the aftertaste. And I'm actually starting to feel the burn right through here and on the back of my palate. Now, so another very, very complex, unique and different brew from Hidden Cove, and I'm not surprised that this one's coming in for me at a 5 out of 5. That's true for a lot of their barrel-aged beers because they just have that different and unique character that I can't equate to anything else I've ever had before. So Demon Fire, it's not burning hot, it's not intensely spicy, but there's a lot of character here. Very complex brew. You should definitely check it out if you get a chance. But that's just what I think. Make sure to hit me up down below in the comments and the email link down below. Let me know what you have to say about the beer. While you're down there, make sure to like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel while you're there too. Make sure that you get a notification every time I post a new video. I'm sure you're finding them informative, if not at least a little entertaining. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers. A little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American